What a Jim? And John by Jason Derulo. What will be counted now in top 10 songs by the singer-songwriter James Taylor. So, it's been a while since it's just me and you on my channel, Jason. Actually, I don't think it was that long ago.
We did Oasis, maybe? Or
Was that on your channel?
oh, that was my channel. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
I think it might be Coldplay, actually.
Okay.
That was only
Coldplay.
that was only a couple months ago.
Okay.
But yeah, we're counting now our top 10 songs by James Taylor. I've only heard 3 of his albums. They're all for the 70s. His peak period. Definitely.
Yeah, I think most of mine are from the 70s. There might be 1 or 2 that aren't, but it's pretty much all 70s. Yeah.
So, do you have any honorable mentions before we get into this?
2 of them major ones that didn't make it in that were pretty good were Sweet Baby James, and Handyman, I think it was called. Yeah. Those are 2 that kind of barely missed out on my top 10, but were very good songs.
I've not heard Handyman.
Oh, okay.
I'll add that on the list. I'll check it out at some point. But yeah, we'll go straight to our number 10 then. I'll let you go first.
All right. Number 10, I have a song called That Lonesome Road. And this is, I think maybe in the 80s, this song came out. I forget what album, but this might not be a typical song to be in the top 10, but I have a reason why I have it in the top 10, and kind of a story behind it. For me is that when I was in high school, I was in a class called, my high school was called Remington High School, Frederick Remington High School. And we had a class called the Remington Singers. And the Remington Singers was a class that you actually had to be accepted into. Like, not just anybody can get into it. The music teacher has to kind of audition you and make sure you can sing and make sure you're serious about singing to get into class. Because there's choir, and choir, anybody can get in choir. You don't have to be able to sing, or you don't have to be a good singer to get in choir. But Remington Singers, you actually only like the best singers can get in. And I went to a small high school. It was very small. But I was in the Remington Singers all 4 years, from my freshman year to my senior year. And I was really happy with that I was in the singing class, because I really love singing. And that was one of my favorite classes to do, because we got to go places and, do concerts and sing and stuff like that, and mostly churches, go to churches and sing in churches and whatnot, and get to do, programs during the year, do singing concerts, whatever. So that was great. And every year we have what's called regionals, and it's for all the schools in the region. So we all get on a bus and we go, like, it's a couple hour drive, I think, to this college. And there's other schools there, and we're all dressed in our uniforms, our uniforms that we sing in. And so we're all there just hanging out, and then we have to go perform in front of like some judges. And so we have a song that our music teacher, of course, that we prepare, and we go and we sing the song, and the judges, there's maybe 3 judges or something like that rate you, and the best you can get is a 1. If you can get 1s, then you get to go to state. And so if you get a 1 at regionals, you go to state, and then you compete against all the schools in the state of Kansas. I'm from Kansas. And so, that's really cool if you can get a 1 at regionals. So you have to be really good, though. Like, they don't let anybody get a 1. You have to be, pretty good to get the 1. And then they also give a 2 if you're like just not good enough. And then a 3 if you just, weren't that good, I guess. So those are only 3 numbers you get, 1, 2, or 3. And my freshman year, we did this song, That Lonesome Road. Was the song that my music teacher picked for us to do. And this is my freshman year. I've never been to regionals or state or anything. And we go to regionals and we get a 1. We got a 1 at regionals and got to go to state and got to sing it. Got to go to whatever college we had to go to and compete against other schools in the state. Or not compete really, but to go perform as well. Anyways, and I don't know. I don't think we got a 1 at state. I can't remember what we got at state, but I don't know. It was still pretty cool that it's like, wow, we got to go to state. Like, you don't get to do that every year. Not everybody gets to go to state. Anyways, and so that song is always, it's got a personal reason for me, because I really like that song we sang. It's a good song for a choir, because it's kind of an a cappella song, and there's not just James Taylor, but there's like another guy and there's another girl that sing with him. I think it's like three of them that sing together. And yeah, I just love the a cappella singing of it and the different parts of it. It's not a normal James Taylor song. It's a little bit different type of song for him. But again, I just have so many good memories of getting to go to state and get to sing the song at the state level. And we never got one at regionals again. My freshman year, I'm like, wow, we went to state my freshman year. Like, this is great. We're gonna get ones every year. But no, we got twos the next 3 years.
Oh,
So
really?
that's the only time I ever got to go to state was my freshman year, and I was always disappointed because I thought our singing group was pretty good. I was expecting to go at least one more time, like my junior year or senior year. I thought for surely we'll get a one again, but no, never again. Just that first year. So that was pretty exciting. But anyways, so that's a long story to say. Yeah, it's a personal song for me that I really loved it because of that. So
I thought it would be higher then because of that story.
yeah, I mean, there's so many good songs. I don't know if it's the best melody or best chorus or anything like that, but it's more of a personal one.
Well, my number 10 is from the Sweet Baby James album. It's the song Blossom. Yeah, I really love that one. I haven't really got too much to really say about it, but it's a song it's a warm welcome to a friend returning after a long absence, full of gentle optimism. So it's quite uplifting, quite optimistic sounding song. It's not a very long song either. But yeah, that one just made it in my top 10. I'm not sure if you remember that one.
What's it called again?
Blossom.
Blossom?
Yeah.
Don't remember on top of my mind, but I know I've heard the album. But it's been a while.
Yeah.
But that's, of course, the second album.
Mm-hmm.
And James Taylor's really good at like kind of positive songs, I think.
Yeah.
I think a lot of my songs are very positive feeling.
Very uplifting.
Uplifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, very uplifting. So that's what I like about James Taylor. Very uplifting music.
It's number 9.
Number 9, I had to put this song on here, Up on the Roof. This is another, I don't know, this was in the 70s, I think. Maybe it might have been later, but it's obviously a cover of a song, which I think is cool because I love the song. It was written by Carole King and Geffen, her husband at the time, whatever. So, of course, Carole King and James Taylor were really good friends, and they toured together and they played together a lot. So it makes sense that he covers another one of her songs. And this was, of course, made very popular by the Drifters back in '62. It was like a big hit for them. And I love the '62 original by the Drifters is great. I thought this was a really good cover, but I mean, it's such a great catchy melody, you know, the Up on the Roof when the sun is getting me down. Dum-ba-bum-ba-bum, up on the roof. I don't know. James Taylor, great voice on here, and I just like getting away from the world, be on top of the roof. I guess is a way to get away from the world, you know. So, but just a great Carole King written song, great melody, and Taylor does a good job.
I didn't realize he covered that one, so I'll have to check out his version.
Yeah, I forget what album. It's a later album, I think, that he covers it.
But it's a really good song, that one. Very catchy.
Yeah.
One number 9 is from the album You Can See Next to Me Here, Mudslide Slim. And it's a song, Places in My Past. It's one of the first tracks on the album. And yeah, I really love it. It's got a very similar sort of vibe to Blossom, and just like Blossom, it's quite a short but sweet song. Yeah, I really love it. It's a reflective song, reflecting on memories of people who shaped him, for the gratitude and melancholy. So yeah, I think it's a really great song.
Man, you're hitting me with more of the deep cuts I'm not familiar with. I need to.
I've got you want to listen to some of these albums again, aren't I?
Yeah, I just haven't listened to him enough to remember everything. I just remember more of the big hits. And I remember just liking the albums. Like I was just like, yeah, I like that album, but I don't remember everything. I have that album, yeah, on vinyl. It's somewhere here. Uh, but yeah, it's a good album. Um, all right, number 8 on my list is Mexico off of the
Ooh.
Gorilla album from '75. Uh, I don't know if this is a hit song. I don't know if I know it that well, except for listening to the Gorilla album. But I seen it on his Greatest Hits album, so it's on it. Like, might have been a hit song for him. I don't remember as much, but it's more of his upbeat song. It's got a really good like acoustic guitar kind of intro into it. But then once it gets into the song and more instruments like the drums kick in and everything, and then it's just this very upbeat, like very fun song about going to Mexico. And you go, oh Mexico, dum bum 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 bum, I gotta go. Oh, it's just so darn catchy. It's definitely the song that's really like stayed with me after listening to it and being like, I don't know this song, but man, now I can't help but sing it. It's like stuck in my head kind of song. But yeah,
Well, funny you should say that one. That's also my number 8.
really,
Is Mexico, yeah. That's the first track off the Gorilla album.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a very happy sort of song, and yeah, I loved all the instrumentation on it. It's got quite a unique sound for him on this one. It doesn't really sound like any of his other songs.
no, it's a little bit different. Yeah, I agree.
But it's cool. We both got the same number 8.
That's cool. Yeah, we both agree on that one. uh, I wasn't really expecting to be in my top 10, but it's just so darn catchy. I couldn't help it. I was like, I love singing to this song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess number 7 for me, I put "Shower the People," which is a hit song for him. I forget what album now. Is it "In My Pocket" or is it JT or something? One of those albums. I'm forgetting. But it's a hit song for good reason. It's got such a great. Yeah, it's another very positive song about. It says "Shower the people that you know with love." Or shower the people with love or something like that. It's kind of the basis of the song. But that chorus is so good. That shower the people you know with love. Ah, it's just so good. I mean, it's one of his classics to me.
Yeah, I've not heard that one, so I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I'll add it to the list. Right, so my number 7 is a song from Mudslide Slim. It's called Highway Song.
The highway song. Okay.
Yeah. I forgot to mention what Mexico is about, which is a light, breezy escape song about longing for relief, a relaxation far away from everyday worries, and highway songs about a traveler's meditation on freedom, movement, and the bittersweet loneliness of the road. So it literally is what the title suggests. It's a song about being on the road,
Okay.
being on the highway. Yeah, that's the whole vibe of it.
Yeah, traveling musicians. A lot of them have that
Yeah.
kind of song, don't they?
But yeah, it's one of the standout tracks for me on Mudslide Slim.
Yeah, another Mudslide Slim song.
Yeah.
I think you have 2 so far.
I'll be having more on that
And
later.
I don't think you've hit the big one either
No.
on the album. All right. Yeah, I think all my songs are on different albums, except for I think I have one album that has 2 songs on it, maybe. But it's somewhat. I might be wrong, but well, I might have another one. But anyways, number 6, I have Carolina on my mind. I feel like I had to have this on here. It's kind of his first big hit, I think. It's off of his debut album, James Taylor. And it's one that seems like anytime I hear James Taylor song, it's this one. It's or this and another song. There's kind of 2 big ones I feel like I always hear on the radio or hear people play, on guitar. And it's just, yeah, it's just a signature. To me, it's like one of his signature songs. Like he's always going to be known for this song, the "Going to Carolina" in my mind. It's such a good acoustic guitar piece, very James Taylor's got such a good soothing voice, and And I'm going to Carolina in my mind. And it's just about wanting to be somewhere else, I guess. In this case, Carolina. Yeah, it's a great song.
I've not heard that one.
Really?
It's his first biggest song, and yeah, I've not heard it.
Kind of his first big hit, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe I've not heard that one. Yeah, I'll have to check that out at some point. But when number 6, yeah, we go back to Mudslide Sim again. It's a song. It's got quite a long title. It's called "Hey Mister, That's Me Up on the Jukebox."
Okay.
Yeah, I really love it. It's very catchy, and I think it sounds really great on it. It's got one of his catchier choruses, I'd say. And it's a self-aware look at performing fame and a disconnect between the artist and the image. So I do think lyrically it's one of his better songs. It's definitely an underrated one.
Yeah, I don't remember that one again. I have to listen to the album again. I have it on vinyl.
Yeah, I want to listen to it again at some point. So I think we're now in our top 5.
Yes, number 5, I've got "You've Got a Friend," which is the kind of the big hit off of what Mudslide and Slim and the
Yeah.
Blue Horizon. This, of course, was written by Carole King and is on her album Tapestry that also came out in 71. Both albums came out in 71. So it's kind of funny how she comes out, and I love Tapestry. It's one of my favorite albums of all time, and her version's really great. But then James Taylor, I think his version's even more well known. I think it was more of a big radio hit. In fact, again, he was good friends with Carole King, and he was like, I guess he was like, "Hey, can I borrow that song for my album?" He liked it so much, and she let him. And I'm sure either he's playing on her song or she's playing on his song, or they're playing on both songs. But it's one of those really great collaborations. Carole King, James Taylor, it sounds so good together. And yeah, his version definitely is one of his biggest songs. I think it won the Grammy Song of the Year, in fact, in '71. That's how popular this song is, or how good it would did. So a really great one from him. But again, a really good, very good positive message. You've got a friend. Being it's song about being friends. And if you're going through bad times, you've got a friend there. So it's great messaging, great written song. And Taylor's voice just fits it so well. His very soothing voice, like I said, very nice sounding voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But for a while, I thought that he sang it first.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Carole King that sang it first.
I assumed, yeah, but no.
I suppose because he had a bigger, he had the bigger version.
Well, yeah, like Carole King has on that album, she has what's it called, Natural Woman? What's it?
Yeah,
You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, or whatever. And
yeah.
you think that's Aretha Franklin song, but no, it's a Carole King song that Aretha Franklin took and made it a huge hit. But yeah.
So my number 5 is it's the title track from Sweet Baby James. I think you had it as one of your honorable mentions.
Honorable mention. Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Sweet
I
Baby
think,
James.
yeah. I think it's a worthy title track, and it's a first song on the album. I think it's one of the best songs on the album.
Mm-hmm.
I really love it. And this one's about it's lullaby like ode to a young boy. His nephew actually. He wrote it for his nephew, filled with comfort, longing, and the idea of home. So I'm sure it's quite a personal song to him. It's probably one he sings a lot in his concerts.
I say that's another signature song. Yeah, that one of his best played songs. It's again one of his early songs, early hit songs. I think. Yeah, coming off the second album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good acoustic guitar number. I've heard Garth Brooks sing it, and Garth Brooks loves James Taylor. Yeah. All right, number 4. I've got "How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You," which is on the Gorilla album. That's my favorite song off of that album. Another kind of big hit for him. I know I've heard before on the radio, but again, just a really nice, sweet song. "How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You." I mean, just a great, positive, uplifting kind of song, and makes his songs just make me smile sometimes. And this is one of those I just go, yeah, it's just so nice. And that chorus is so good. It has, I think, some other singers, so there's some good harmonies there. I think I love it mostly because of that chorus. That "How sweet it is to be loved by you." Oh, it's so good. The melody's so great, so memorable and catchy. And it's another great performance by James Taylor, vocally.
Yeah, I think I'd have that one as an honorable mention. So one number 4 is my second to last pick from Mudside Slim. It's a song "Long Ago and Far Away."
Okay.
The acoustic song on the album. Very, very, very stripped back and just a very chill sort of song. It's also got Joni Mitchell on backing vocals.
Okay.
So yeah, I really love it. I think they both sound really great together. So yeah, that's my number 4.
Yeah, that's cool. Joni Mitchell. Can't remember what she was doing. She did what album was around that time, but yeah, she was putting out some really good stuff around that time. I don't know if it was Ladies of the Canyon or might have been Ladies of the Canyon came out that year. All right. Number 3. This song kind of came to me when I was putting up this list yesterday, and I love this song so much. And it's not on an album; it's off of a movie called Cars.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And it's a song called. Yeah, I didn't know if you put that one on your list because it's one that kind of came to me when I was putting the list together, and I was like remembering like, oh yeah, that song off of Cars. I love that song. Our Town. Anyways, I remember when I watched them, and I love that movie. That's a movie I always really. It gets a little flack. I heard people don't like that movie. I loved it. I saw it twice in theater back in 2006 or whatever. So it's almost 20 years old, that movie, which is insane. But I think it came out 2006, and I remember watching that movie and I really liked it. And maybe my favorite part of the movie is that part where James Taylor sings "Our Town," and they're showing Radiator Springs. And it's time when it's a kind of a big point in the movie, and a big part of the movie is like this idea that, and I love it so much. It's kind of a more sadder song in a sense than, like I said, a lot of the songs are more uplifting, more kind of nice. This has a little bit of a sadness to it that I really like, though. It's a little bit of a slower song, but it's about, you know, sorry, in the movie, it's about Radiator Springs used to be like, it has all these businesses and shops, and people used to drive by and stop by all the businesses, and they used to hang out and stuff. But then they built a highway, and everybody gets on the highway and they pass Radiator Springs, and no one ever stops by anymore because they just want to get to the next place fast. And it's kind of about this idea about, slowing down in life, enjoying life instead of just thinking about just going fast all the time. I guess it's kind of the idea to me about the song, and I don't know. So it's really nice. I love just the idea behind the song and how it works with the movie, I guess, and I like the idea of sometimes we need to slow down and enjoy life, and yeah, I don't know. So it's kind of a song about reminiscing about the past, about the good days, that kind, and they kind of show this montage of like how Radiator Springs used to be or something before they built the highway. I don't know. So it's kind of a somewhat sad song, but it's like I just love the messaging behind it, and it's just a really nice song and great performance by James Taylor. I mean, it's an older song for him. It's in the 2000s, so he's a little bit older here, but man, he still sounds great.
So I guess I do know a song of his that's not from the 70s. I forgot about that one.
Did you? I was wondering if this was one you'd consider, but
it's the best part of Cars as well. Oh,
yeah, I love it. Yeah,
that's a good one.
Country Road. it was nominated for an Oscar for that year.
Yeah.
I think it should have won. If I was me, I'd be like, man, it should have won the Oscar. I thought it was so good.
But my number three is my favorite song from the Gorilla album. It's not the title track. It's a song called "Wandering,"
Wondering. Okay.
which is it wasn't a song that he wrote. It's a song that dates back to, I think over 100 years ago. It's a traditional song. I never heard it before. I think it's the
Yeah.
shortest song in my top 10 as well. It's just over 2 minutes long. But I think it's a very just beautiful, melancholic sort of song. I forgot to mention that "Long and Far Away" is a wistful reflection of how love and life change over time, tinged with nostalgia. And the song "Wandering" is a folk style tale about a restless soul that keeps moving, searching for connection and belonging. So I think the lyrics of the song definitely do sound as the sort of song that he would write. Yeah, I just think
Yeah.
I think it tells a really great story. So it's my favorite song from the album.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the album has a lot of good deep cuts on it. I'm forgetting all the names of the songs, but yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on there. All right, number two, I went with "Your Smiling Face." Another kind of big hit for him, I believe. Uh, Again, I'm forgetting what album this came from. Might have been like JT or in your pocket or something. Uh, this is the catchiest song, I think. I had to put this number two, all the way number two, because when I hear this, it is the darn catchiest song that I think he ever did. Maybe whenever I see your smiling face, I have to love you. And then the bum 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 da 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 da, like that musical interlude in between each. I love it so much. I don't know if it's horns or piano, but da 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 da. Yeah, so musically I love it. It's so upbeat, so catchy. Musically it's great. Yeah, I just love all the instrumentation on here. And vocally it's amazing too. I think he has kind of just a middle of the road kind of voice, I would say. But then here he kind of hits some. He doesn't hit real big high notes, but he hits some high notes on this one as well. At times he kind of goes a little bit higher than he usually does, which I think is great. So vocally, I think it's maybe his best performance, and just man, it's so again, it's so happy. Like it's hard not to be happy when you hear the song. Just it's about seeing someone's smiling face and and loving them, and all this. It was a nice, sweet song that just got just so catchy. It's definitely the one I sing to the most now. I think after I heard all these songs, I was like, I can't get that song out of my head. I see your smiling face. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it's great.
Mike.
Mike, know any James Taylor, Mike?
Well, you know the song from Cars. You know that one, Our Town.
I hope so. It's
But for most of my top 10, they've been quite underrated songs. Definitely deep cuts, but my
yeah.
top my top two though are probably his biggest songs. And my number two is my favorite song from Sweet Baby James. It's "Fire and Rain."
Oh, Fire and Rain. All right.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is a deeply personal song for him about loss, depression, and the struggles with addiction and grief. So it's quite a serious song
Yeah.
compared to what he normally sings about. Yeah, I think it's his best written song. It was definitely a big song for him for a reason. It's one that I never get tired of listening to. I'm assuming that's your number one.
That's my number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I thought we'd have seen number one. Kind of interested in what you got now, because yeah, that's I mean, when you think James Taylor, that is the song. It's his biggest song by far, I think. One of his early big hits, off his first album, I guess, or second album, I can't remember.
second
Uh,
album. Yeah,
Sweet Baby James, yeah, off of that album. Oh my gosh, like to come up that early, like, and it hits you with, yeah, such a deep song, and just that acoustic guitar number is so great. You're just, as soon as you hear it, man, you're like hooked into that song. That intro, you're like, oh, it's Fire and Rain. You know, Fire and Rain's coming. The dun 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 dun, dun whatever, and then the lyrically, yeah, just again, very sad song. When this, I like his upbeat, uplifting stuff, but the sad stuff's good too here. And just that, I heard yesterday morning they told me you were gone or something like that. The plans I had for you, put it into you, whatever. Oh, you're like, whoa, what's going on here? Uh, so someone died. Yeah, it's about someone dying and a friend, I think, or something. And yeah, and just, man, if anybody has someone who's died, I mean, man, you really relate to the song. You feel for the song, you know, like that feeling of shockingness, you know, if someone died. You expect, you had plans with them, and then they're gone, and it's like, oh, there goes my plans, you know, and just weird not having them around anymore and all that. I don't know. It just captures that very well, and it's just great chorus. That I've seen Fire and I've seen Rain, I've seen Sunny Days or something never end. Days that I could not find a friend, but I always thought I'd see you again. Oh, what a great line! Yeah, when you hear that line, oh, I always thought I'd see you again. Oh my gosh, very emotional. You know, it hits you really emotionally when you hear it, and yeah, it's a great song.
Mike knows how sweet it is to be loved by you.
Oh, okay, that was my number
That's
4.
Apple Records.
Yeah, it was Beatles. The Beatles signed him on Apple Records in the '69 or whatever. His first album's on. Yeah, his first album was with Apple Records. So a pretty good find by the Beatles.
which record label did he move on to?
I don't know.
I'm not really sure.
I don't know, but yeah, the first album's on Apple, which is funny.
But for number 1, you had it in your top 10.
Good.
You've got a friend.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah, you've got a friend for the Bedside
yeah,
Swim album.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Even though I think I'd prefer Carole King's version, but it's my favorite Carole King.
Yeah,
Carole
it's
King
really good.
song. It's also my favorite James Taylor song. Yeah, I think he sings it excellently. I think the lyrics are slightly different as well.
Really? Okay.
Just slightly. But yeah, it's just a classic song that I don't get tired of it.
You just
No matter
call
who's singing it, really.
on my
Oh,
name, and I'll be there wherever. Yeah.
This one's a universal message for unconditional support, reassurance, and steadfast friendship.
Yeah.
It's like the best friendship song of all time.
Yeah, it is. Exactly.
Yep, top 10 James Taylor songs. We weren't far off on the same number 1.
We got what, 3? Do we only have like 3 the same?
I think so.
Wow. I hit most of his big hit stuff, and you hit more of the deep cuts.
Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, I've definitely got a few songs of it to check out. I've got 6 songs to listen to out of the ones I mentioned.
Yeah, well, I know most of yours was like a Mudslide Slim, so I have to listen to that again.
Yeah, you can listen to that again.
I'll hear some of the songs.
My favorite album of his.
Yeah, as I say, it must be your favorite album.
And then my number 2 would probably be Sweet Baby James, and
yeah.
my number 3 is Gorilla.
Gorilla, yeah, Gorilla's been mine.
I thought all of them are really good though.
Yeah, those definitely good. His first album I didn't like as much. I don't think, if I remember right.
What would you say is your favorite one?
Gorilla's been my favorite so far. I really like that album. It only has like one really. Well, it has Mexico and it has How Sweet Is to Be Loved by You. So it has those 2 kind of hit songs on it. But then all the deep cuts are really good. I thought it was really good overall. I know, yeah, like JT's another one I need to get more into, and I think In My Pocket. what am I missing? I don't know. There's a couple of those 70s. That 70s run, it seems like it's a pretty good run for him. It's funny, that first album, because it came out in 69, I think, and it has a song called Something in the Way. And that song is the song that George Harrison wrote Something off of.
Oh,
Because that's the very first line of the song Something, which came out, on Abbey Roads in 69, whatever. Something in the way she moves. That's it. Yeah, something in the way, or the way she moves, or something like that is the name of the song, I think. So he kind of stole from James Taylor and created one of my favorite Beatles songs, Something. But yeah, definitely James Taylor is a great artist. I love singer songwriters and acoustic guitar style songs. So he's definitely one of my favorite in that era.
yeah, it's called Something in the Way She Moves.
Something in the way she moves, which is the very first line.
Yeah. I've got to hear that one now. It probably doesn't sound the same though.
No. No, different melody and whatever, but
yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed doing this.
Yeah.
You'll be back on my channel one more time this year, I think.
I think before the end of the year.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Oh yeah, we're doing
a reviewing
that's
The
right.
Force Awakens.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check that song out at some point.
Yeah.
But thanks everyone watching. Bold and Boomer and Mike, did you see that? Yeah, it was appreciated if you get this live stream alive. Also subscribe to Jason. I recently reached 800 subscribers.
Nice.
So hopefully you can get, we can get you to 400.
Yeah,
by the
it's like
end of the year.
I think I'm 384. So I'm getting close.
So yeah, until next time. Peace out, peace and love, and ciao. Thanks for watching.